Hello, it's me, the K. And if I can get the sunlight to stop moving about, you might be able to see me. So it is boiling, and as you can see, I'm in a jumper. I mean, it's a great jumper. I've had it since school. I mean, not many people can wear stuff from the 1980s. I'm quite pleased that I can actually fit in the damn thing. So if you haven't joined me before, my name is Kay. Welcome to my channel. Thank you very much for logging back in. If you are one of my subs, thank you so much, and if you are not one of my subs, why not? Please subscribe. So I've had a hell of a week. I try and lose weight. I really tried. In fact, I was doing so fantastically well. I will put in a screenshot of kind of my Weight Watchers online thing. I'm really liking that online thing. It's so good. And it tells you that, like, on Saturday morning, because I kind of weigh in nearly every day, on Saturday morning I was actually 11 stone something. Oh yes, I was. And then I took my dad for a slap up meal, and then I took my husband for a slap up meal, and before you knew it, the weight loss had diminished, and I have only lost a pound. A pound, people, a solitary pound, putting me at 12 stone 1. I don't know what that is in normal pounds. I'll put it up there. So for you American people, you're all in pounds, aren't you? We're in stones and pounds over here if you're old fashioned, and then metric kilos if you're not. So kilos wise, I happen to know I'm 77.1. I'm determined to get out of it. It kind of all went a bit strange, you know. It wasn't just a slap up meal. It kind of started something. I got home and then I had like dairy free ice cream. You know I'm dairy free, and I had like an entire litre of it, and I'm fairly sure I just went, oh, I'll just use all of my points. This was on the Sunday, and yeah, kind of scuppered my week really. I've been back to the gym, absolutely fantastic, really happy with my gym prowessness. It seems that all my friends are poorly, so get better soon. My lovely friend Emma, she's hurt her foot. She went on a memory walk for Alzheimer's, and her foot's just not been right since, and that's impeding her gym. And then my other friend is in bed with a sickness bug, and so is my hubby. And then we went to go and visit another relative at the weekend. I mean, they're all poorly, so everybody get well soon. Like, everybody get well soon. So what else was I meant to be doing this month? This month I was meant to be getting to grips with the whole camera, Filmora, laptop thing. I have shelved it for another month because it's my birthday next month, and I desperately need a new computer. I mean, dissertation aside, that thing is battered. The CD drive doesn't work in it anymore. Not that anybody needs a CD drive anymore, but it's been glued together a horrible number of times. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Hopefully I'm going to buy something that's actually got quite a lot of software on it. I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't know. But anyway, that's shelved to July. Today was a big day. Big day on the kind of Slaylikebeaukay, that's my name on Instagram. It was Disney Day today. Big day. If you have never been to Disney before, you won't have a clue what I'm talking about. But basically, today was Fast Pass Day. So if you are staying on site, which we are, I mean, the place is like Manchester. It's so big. It's ginormous. And then you can book all of your rides 60 days in advance. Now I remember, like, my husband saying to me the first time we went, what do you mean you need to know what you're doing in 60 days? That's seriously insane. He thought we were going to some kind of like trumped up Alton Towers, which is a theme park near us, which is a lot smaller. And I was like, no, Magic Kingdom's like 12 miles wide, and you know, I train for Magic Kingdom. I train so that my legs don't fall off. And I'm so super excited because I got all of the fast tracks that I want. I got flights of sausage, that's what we call flights of passage in our family, which is a kind of 3D 4D ride over in Animal Kingdom. So you make like an avatar and you're flying. That's amazing. I got Soarin', which is like the original one of that. That's over in Epcot. And I also got a new ride that I've not been on, because we left just before Toy Story Land opened last time in Florida, so we haven't been there for like 18 months. I've literally just, you would think I couldn't be fat. I like literally have to eat beans to afford these holidays. And we got the Toy Story ride, and while we're there, the last 3 days that we're there, the Star Wars Galaxy's Edge opens up in Florida, so like super duper excited. Now you can't fast track that, but I have got meals booked on in the park, so that means that they have to let me in the park where Galaxy's Edge is. So if you're not a Disney fan, you won't have a clue what I am barking on about, but I am super excited. Please be super excited with me. What I don't want is unholy chub rub whilst I'm walking around. The first time that I went to Disney, I was a dress size 16, 18. The last time I went, I was a dress size 10, 12. I was thinner than I am now. At the moment, I'm a dress size 12, 14. So for you, USA people, that'd be round a 12, 14. For you would be 14, 16 here. So you kind of go up one in USA. I always like it in USA. If I am a size 12, I can get away with being a size 10. It's ace. I'm just going to get all American clothes and wear the labels on the outside because I'm that shallow. So yeah, this week wins have been definitely the daily logging, apart from the one day where I obviously didn't log properly. But other than that, I had 5 perfect days, one day where it just all went horribly wrong, and I had some kind of hangover day after it as well. I was like sneaking cake with dairy in it, and then I got bellyache, so that's my own idiotic fault. But I'm back on it now, so that's 5 pounds lost since I started Weight Watchers. From my heaviest, where I was a dress size 24, this is quite a few years ago now, this is after my daughter, I put on 5 stone whilst I was pregnant with her. So, you know, from my absolute heaviest, where I think when my son was born, they said when my husband was born, when my son was born, I was 16 stone. So I'll try and work out what that was in kilos and pounds for you. And then now I'm literally on the mark between 11 and 12, and I'm desperate to get back into the 11s. I was in the 11s in April, so it's time to absolutely crack on now. I've been mucking about with the top end of the 11s, bottom end of the 12s for far too long now. I had that big blip after the wedding where I put on like half a stone in a week. So, you know, putting on 7 pounds in a week was, I always think it's unfair, but I expect miracles. You know, I expect to eat like a queen or a king, and then, you know, not put on any weight or even lose it by miracle alone. But unless my fairy godmother is going to come down and wish it away, I'm just going to have to work at it. So back to the gym tomorrow. I had a lovely salad for my lunch. I was so annoyed. Oh my gosh, last night, just before I had to get my daughter out to her school show, she's in her first senior school production, she was amazing, and I was so chuffed for her. I was so proud. Might have had a little mummy tear, as I do, and I grabbed a Subway and I sent her for it, and she came back for it, and she brought me, basically they'd ripped off a kid, that she brought me half a salad, and it was meant to be a vegan salad, and they'd put barbecue sauce on it instead of the garlic mayonnaise sauce that they put on. So I was really annoyed, especially because it was more points, and I was furious. I was absolutely furious with it. So that's it. I'm having a Subway hiatus. I am making my own. I have taken their packaging and reused it because I'm into reusing stuff. I don't want the planet to actually explode, and I'm forever taking me reusable water bottles everywhere I go. So I do want to have a Subway hiatus for a couple of weeks because I was really annoyed. You'll know from my Instagram that I have a Subway at least twice a week, so it's going to be a big ask to keep away from Subway. But I need the convenience of it all. It's not good for me. It's not good for my bank balance. And ultimately it's not good for my waistline, because I then came home and I snacked on PB butter. I don't know if you've had PB butter, but basically it's basically calorie-less dust that tastes like peanuts, and I had that on cornbread thins, which, you know, they were smart points, sorry, still got that Slimming World hangover, haven't I? There were low smart points, but yeah, I wouldn't have done that if I'd felt full. And I always feel full after a Subway normally. So I am now going in the house to make my own. It is actually afternoon time. I normally will do my vlogs before work, but this morning was mental. I forgot my work pass. I couldn't find my keys. With my hubby being out of action, I was dropping the little one off at school, and yeah, I did the whole full-on mummy action this morning, which was basically code for me flapping and not able to get anything done and being nearly late for work. So there was no time to vlog this morning. So I do hope you've managed to follow my ramblings. I basically lost £1. I will try and put up a recipe during the week. I still have until the end of this month to put up my eBay video, which is not even recorded yet. But, you know, God loves a tryer, and he must love me absolutely tons. So I'm going to go. You lot have a good week. If you're trying to lose weight or get to your goals or your mini goals, whether they be weight orientated or not, good luck. Love having comments from my subscribers. Please drop it down below, and I will see you next time. All right, bye.